Remember that this is a program that really wouldn't exist without your support. And the primary source of that support comes through website memberships. You can read all about it and sign up in under a minute at joinpakman.com. We do have a really great discussion forum with more than, I think we're close to 22 or 23,000 of our viewers are subscribed to our subreddit. You can find it at davidpakman.com/Reddit. There are a number of interesting posts from our viewers, a couple of which I want to highlight. One user who goes by the name Stressed Matt said, would the cutting of the Postal Service hurt Republicans? We know that Democrats are more likely to vote absentee while Republicans are more likely to vote in person, but Republicans are more likely to live in rural areas. Rural areas are the areas that actually need a functioning postal service the most. So given the delays, would it be more likely for a rural voter to not have their ballot delivered on time compared to someone in a city? Well, you have to compare that, which I'm sure you're right about. You have to compare that to the disproportionate number of Biden supporters planning to vote by mail, and that already accounts for the urban-rural divide. So it's ultimately a math problem. My instinct is that still accounting for the urban-rural divide, it is still Joe Biden who's worse off if the Postal Service fails to deliver absentee ballots. That's my instinct. But ultimately, it is an empirical question with some unknowns, and we'd have to think about whether we can actually gather all the data we need to answer that. Another post from the subreddit by user KMLO17, who says, can we all just take a moment to recognize the fact that David is now less than 10,000 subscribers shy of 1 million? It is not even 10,000. In fact, let me take a look while we're talking here. We are now only 7,000 subscribers shy of 1 million on YouTube. It's actually looking like we're going to hit the million during our vacation week, which, you know, if 5 years ago you said you're going to hit 1 million subscribers in 2020, but you'll be on vacation, I would have said there's no way you could know that. And it does look like that's the way it's going to be. But we've got some great videos and a bunch of great congratulatory messages from some of our friends, many of whom you will recognize, planned for when we do hit 1 million subscribers. So yes, we are only 7,000 subscribers away. Help us. Once we get to 1 million, I think things are going to get very, very crazy in a number of different ways. YouTube.com/The David Pakman Show. And of course, join the discussion on the David Pakman Show subreddit at davidpakman.com/REDDIT.